What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal? Back again with another one, man. Couple arrested after using LuluLemon to fund their lavish lifestyle. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
Going to Lulu for Lulu. This
Oh, now they Lulu-looting.
They look like they have it all on social media, but what they're accused of doing at LuluLemon stores may be giving brokey.
Times it's hard out here.
Damn.
In 2 months,
What city is this?
Stole $1 million worth of clothes.
$1 million?
The country are paying attention.
We're gonna track you down no matter where you live.
How they did it, and the shocker.
Why he look like that?
Of hiding something in his butt that cracked the
Hey,
code
yo.
to their
No Diddy.
whole operation. I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates.
All right, shout out Justin Carter, man. A Lulu ring. They out here looting at Lulu.
Right before our eyes, up 26.5% on average year to year. Watch these thieves ram a truck. The price tag sneaker and apparel store in Atlanta. Or what about these women who raided a LuluLemon store in Fresno, California? It took 30 seconds for them to steal $30,000 worth of yoga pants.
Nah, I gotta go down and Guinness World Records.
Popular in the Caribbean community, they took it to a whole new level, beginning back in September. Their lifestyle gave luxury, but police say they had a secret to their success, and it was all about location. The Shade Room obtained the criminal complaint. Jadion Richards, aka J Icon, and his wife, Aquele Laws Richards, aka Apple,
they on some Bonnie and Clyde type stuff,
they would
bro.
Travel with a female accomplice from their home in the New York, Connecticut area to smaller cities in Minnesota, Colorado, and Utah. The complaint goes on to say that Richards would make a small purchase of one or more cheap items on a credit card. The group would then go back to the sales floor where they used tools to remove sensors off of clothes. Quote, Richards selected handfuls of leggings and passed them off to the women who would then conceal them in their jackets and under their shirts. It says that his wife, Richards, likely had some sort of strap under her sweatshirt that helped secure the clothing that was concealed, end quote. They would then put a sensor back on the small item that he paid for, and as they walked out of the store, the security sensor would obviously beep, tricking employees into thinking that they left the sensor on his purchased item. The women would then walk out with those stolen items while Richards stayed behind, so the confused LuluLemon employees could remove the sensor that they already thought they took off. This happened over again, according to police. October 29th and 30th, $32,000 worth of clothes in Colorado. November 6th and 7th, $21,000 at stores in Utah. And November 6th, 13th, and 14th, 5 separate thefts at different stores in Minnesota, totaling $23,865. Police say they would then return to the New York City area and exchange the clothes, but always make sure there was a small difference so that Richards can charge the balance on his credit card. Quote, staff would bag up the 11 items and provided them with a receipt with those 11 items listed on it. The receipt they received from the new transaction reflected a credit card had been used as a payment method, end quote. He would then return all of the items completely to a different store using the credit card that was on the receipt. And that was the moneymaker. Police say that Richards used at least 6 different credit cards to process the returns in a never-ending cycle. On one card, he received almost $100,000. Between all 6 cards, close to $500,000 in fraudulent refunds. The couple was arrested on November 14th in Woodbury, Minnesota. Police recovered a wallet with those credit and debit cards that Richards was apparently hiding in his buttocks. They also recovered an elastic waistband that police believe Laws Richards used to hide stolen merchandise. They got a warrant to search their hotel and also found 12 suitcases full of LuluLemon items with the tags still attached.
Man, they going crazy for Lulu.
$50,000 worth of stolen goods was inside those suitcases.
Times it's hard out here. Things is tough, and people is doing what they got to do to, make something happen, especially during the holiday seasons.
We sat down with Sharif Ali. He's the owner of Price Tag ATL, a popular upscale consignment store in Buckhead. His store is close to a LuluLemon. He says it's getting out of control.
130.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, bro.
We probably lost like over 130,000.
He says thieves in the last 2 months hit his store too big time. But while he was closed, they got into
ran
a
the store
crowbar
down
in
like that?
September and stole 60% of his inventory. The second time after he upped his security with new anti-theft doors, windows, and
Yeah,
burglar
when you run a
bars,
store like that,
they
you really
rammed
gonna have
a
to up the
truck into
security. I'm
front
not
of
even
the
gonna lie.
business. They didn't get away with much though, but it caused a lot of damage.
Why don't we
Dang,
take
look at
that
the
same
store,
energy
man.
into creating our own businesses or supporting
Yeah,
other
that's true.
businesses
That's
and,
true.
just adding more positive stuff to the community instead of how can we tear each other down? Pour money into their brands. Just like I would go out and buy a whole bunch of Nike sneakers or a whole bunch of, sneakers from these top
Right,
brands.
right.
I try to treat show the smaller brands that same type of love.
Ali
That's
says
true,
it
that's
really
true.
starts with giving people an
I advocate the
opportunity
same
to
thing,
make
too.
money the honest way, something that he is doing, which starts with supporting each other. Now, we've covered retail thefts over the years at the Shade Room at length, including LuluLemon stores. In a public statement, the Vice President
That's
of Asset
crazy. I ain't
Protection
even
wrote
gonna
in
lie.
part, quote, that this outcome continues to underscore our ongoing collaboration with law enforcement and our investments in advanced technology, team training, and investigative
So they just pulled a
capabilities
heist at the
to combat
LuluLemon
retail
store.
crime
This is
and hold
ridiculous.
offenders accountable. We remain dedicated to continuing
This
these
is not a real
efforts to
place.
address
Yo, people living
and
in a
prevent
GTA server.
this
What y'all think,
industry-wide
though?
issue, end quote. Now, as far as Richards, his attorney
What's
has
your thoughts on
publicly
this one?
declined comment, and his wife,
Crazy.
Laws Richards, her public defender, has not yet responded to any requests for comment. Now, both of them, they bonded out of jail in Minnesota, but are due back
they
in court
bonded out?
on organized retail theft charges on December 16th. If convicted, they could face a maximum sentence of 15 years in
15
prison.
years?
For TSR Investigates, I'm Justin Carter.
Yo, y'all comment down below and let me know your thoughts on that one.